Alright guys, I just got the switches and the white keycaps. So let's unbox this. Alright, let's get this off. Oh yeah, Lekker Tikken medium switches. Look at these, man. It's the 70 pack, or 70. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And the keycaps. Alright, let's get this started. So this is the sound without them on, which I already showed just now, but I've heard it does sound better with the Lekker Tikken medium switches with the zinc alloy case that I have. So let me just unbox this and put them all on. I need my cat's claws right now. There we go. Nice. Yo, cat, get out. I needed you before, not now. There we go. Alright, we will get these keycaps on after we've gotten the switches on. Just like that. Now, boom. Yes, sir. Wait, let me show you. These are the keycaps. There's two sets of keycaps. This is the first one. You can see the other ones at the bottom. Oh, these are for like the other language stuff. Yeah, that's sick. Put this back in for later. We gotta first do the switches. Let's pass this off for later. Now the good stuff, the switches. Now we gotta get back to this. Get the travel case. Boom. Now this is where I will get the thing that'll help me get my keycaps off and everything. Boom. This came with the travel case, so I'm glad for that. Close. Alright, let's go. This will take a while. First we gotta take off the keycaps and the switches. Yo, what? There we go. There we go. Now we're done with those. So how do I get these out? Is it from the side? It is from the side, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, let me actually plug this out while doing this. How do I get the... Oh! I can just remove it. Alright, cats, get the fuck out. I do not need you in my room right now. Alright, so since there's 83 buttons on these, and I only bought a 70 pack, I gotta leave out 13 keys. I guess I can do that on the FN keys and stuff like that. Alright, I'll use this box to put all of these keycaps in that I'm putting out. So yeah, I'll just use this box. Boomy, boomy, boom. And then I'll put this box on top of this shelf right here, and then... It has like a padding underneath the spacebar. Holy. Alright, since these ones are harder to pull out, just like these, since they are like encased inside of the case, I'll use this one. This is, I don't know where I got this switch puller from and keycap puller from, but I have it, so let me use this. Yeah, that works. Alright, now it is time to try and get these switches off, and then I'll try and remove all of the hair as well. You can probably not see the hair. Maybe you can if I put it like closer. But there's a bunch of hair in here that I'm gonna try and remove. Now we're gonna switch to these switches. These are the Lekker Tikken medium. They are like much better sounding with the Wooting 80HE, and they are better as well. I can like show you a graph on the screen right now. But yeah, I'm gonna switch these with the ones I already have. So let's get to popping off. Well, first the hair. It is looking cleaner, but there's still a tiny bit of hair in here. I mean, I'm not getting all of the hair out. There's not too much hair here now. So let's get to switching the switches. Let me try these. Maybe this one is better. I don't know. Let's test it. Yeah, I mean, it is. It is quite good, but it doesn't like catch it the same way this one does. So I'm gonna use this actually. Alright, so I know which buttons to exclude now. These can stay the old switches, and then the new switches will fill all of these other stuff. Oh shit, that just flew all the way. Wait, where did that go? What? It flew. What? Let me find it. Alright, I found it. It was one of my paper towels or something. Boom. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna give all of these switches that I'm taking off to my friend. And the keycaps, actually. Since they are the double shot PBT keycaps, meaning better than his keycaps, because giving him $10 is like feeding the homeless. Oh, that flew. Okay, at least it didn't fly far away. Oh, that flew. Oh no, where did that go, bro? Holy, why does this, bro? Can this stop happening? Holy shit. It fell in the trash can. I found it in the trash can, yo. That is bizarre. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so get 6 out. 7, 8, 9. Boom. Alright, how many keys are this? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I just gotta get rid of 3 more, and then I'm done. Alright, so yeah, I want to get rid, or I want to switch this one to a new switch as well, the mode switch, or the mode button, because this is like the button to press to switch to my geometry dash or keyboard setup or settings, and then switch to other games, like where I can use SOCD, for example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I gotta get rid of 2 more. Let me do Insta and print screen or pause. So, oh, it flew again. Of course, I love my life. Holy shit, I had to kiss the fucking floor to get this one. Holy. Alright, now the last one, being this one. Let us finish this up. There we go. It didn't go flying. Let's go. Alright, now it's time to put in the new switches. By the way, look, it has custom designs under each and every switch. That's actually really sick. Alright, time to put the switches on, and then we're gonna see how that sounds. Alright, let's get these new switches on. There we go. Alright, now this one. There we go. Boom, that was not in enough. Yeah, these do feel like better to click. I'll get a real test when I like put the keycaps on, but yeah, they feel better somehow. I mean, that's the point, but second row. Third row. Fourth row. Fifth row. And finally, the 6th and last row. And yeah, this is where the realization hit that I didn't even know at this time that I was one short. I thought they sent me 69 buttons instead of 70. But yeah, I don't know what happens. I'm still editing, so let's see what happens. Wait, what? It looks like I'm one short. Alright, I'll use it for my escape button right here, and then I'll also just use one of my old switches for my F6 button. That is weird. I thought I had wait, what? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Meaning they gave me 69 and not 70. I am going to send a report for that, and maybe get an extra pack so I can fill the rest of these up. Alright, like you just saw, I am a fucking dumbass. And I am not sending a report because they sent me 70. I just miscounted how many buttons the Wooting 80HE had. Alright, let's get the keycaps on. Or wait, actually, before that, let me fill this box up with the old switches. And yeah, make that ready for my friend, and I can probably film his reaction without telling him that what I'm giving, of course, not staging it. Okay, so now is when I get the realization that I counted wrong. Wait guys, I am actually so stupid. I forgot that Wooting has an extra button even though it's an 80. This one has 84 keys. I thought it had 83 keys like any other 80 keyboard with the US version. But yeah, they did send me 70, so this is 70 of the old switches that I'm going to give to my friend. And yeah, let's get on to the keycaps. Here we go. Alright, let's get this keycaps on my keyboard. Alright, let me open it again. Boom, perfect. Let us take the camera, make it so that you see both of these. Alright, it was hard to fix the camera, but I can just move this down and move this a little bit down. Alright, let's open this up. Or wait, why are there two different ones? So this one comes with the regular ones, but this one comes with like the split space bar. Oh, and also the arrow keys. But where is the mode key? Oh, there it is. I found the mode. All right, let's open up this one first and then put all of these on and then all of the other one on. There we go. There. Boom. Get you a closer look. It's gonna look sick on the keyboard, especially with the light. All right, let me set this up. Alright, and I got this as a reference point. Boom. Boom. This is the Windows button, but it has the Wooting because it's a W. There we go. It is done. Let me just fix everything in the box again. Ooh, I have a good idea. I can put the old, like, black keycaps on inside of this. I'll do that right now. Alright, so I'll put every single one that I can inside of here. Alright, I am now done, and I have to also put the rest of the black ones where they should be in here, and then I'm gonna give this to my friend. And there we go. We can now have these ready for my friend. I can put these in the box again, and then I'm gonna call my friend. You're gonna see me call him. I have it all packaged up and ready to be given to my friend. Alright, let's turn her on. Boom. Holy. Yeah, that looks clean. This looks even cleaner than the black keycaps. The colors look better with these white keycaps. Like, literally so much better. I even have it on 50%. Not even 70 or 100%. Let me turn it on to 100 right now. Alright, you're about to see me turn it up to 100. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. The mode. Wait, this one is also at 50. Let me put this to 100 too. Yeah. This is crazy. This is awesome, bro. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. So, yeah, I do believe there is a difference. You can hear it. It has like more Thocky. Yeah, they are definitely sounding much better. Let's call them. Like right now. Let me call them. It's ringing. Okay, so he did not answer, but he will be home in exactly 24 minutes. Alright, so after like 2 minutes after making this voice, he called me and he will be at my house in 10 minutes. Alright guys, so this is the giveaway. This is not staged, by the way. He does not know what he's getting. Or he kind of guessed what one of the items were, because I said I'm gonna give him like 72 stuff, and there's like 70 keys or more than that. But yeah, here are your gifts, you bitch. Or a ninja. Okay, so this is the first gift. All right, open that shit up. Open that shit up. Open that up. Yeah, these are the double PBT backlit, so they're like premium. Yeah, they're the.
It comes with the 60%. And try to have a bigger keyboard.
Yeah, if you have the Norwegian keyboard, if you want a fucking spaced out space bar, if you want a smaller space bar, and here is your second gift.
What is this?
These are the switches that came with the Wooting that I modded on. Yeah, that I modded just now that you guys saw, and these are the switches that came inside of the old Wooting, and yeah.
Let me see.
Let him test that.
Let me take the key out.
Yo, he's gonna take it on top of one of the keys. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
It has to be on the keyboard.
No. Yeah, okay, just test the F2 key. That has the same key. Yeah? Yeah, you like that shit?
It's beautiful.
Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, awesome.
Thank you so much, Mr. B.
Alright, get ready for the sound test. Alright, so these are the new switches. And then these are the old switches. Yeah, they're ass.
They're completely bum, guys.
Yeah, I should not have invited my friend. Yo, you know what? I'm not gonna give him his gift. I'm not gonna give him his
I'm
gift.
just kidding, bro.
Alright, let me continue doing this shit, bro.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
What's that? And then these are the shitty old switches. You can't hear a single thock. Look at this. Thock. Thock. Fuck. Like, no, I meant funk. Yo, turn on the funk. Yo, turn on the funk shit. Ain't I clean though?